It's time for some Chamber Chat. We're talking this morning with Chris Hardy, the president of the Albany Area Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
So, Star Business of the Week.
Yeah, yesterday was Family Literacy Center. It's just another example of this program that we do that doesn't necessarily have to focus on for-profit business. Obviously, Family Literacy Center is a nonprofit, but it's a valuable asset to our community. And any community has a need for literacy and getting families to read more and becoming literate, and which leads to better education, better quality of life, which obviously we support as the Chamber of Commerce. So we had a good time out there. Did a little tour of their facility, but yeah, it was a good honor to be able to recognize an organization that does that type of work in our community.
It's a little obvious of what the organization does, but can you explain a little bit further? Do people go to them to learn to read, or how does it work?
Yeah, well, basically it's they do go to them. It's an application process that they submit. I don't know the exact criteria that they look for to bring someone in, but once they do, they basically teach them all the reading skills that you would learn in education. Obviously there's we have a significant dropout rate within our public education system, so they're focusing on those that did not complete their high school studies, whether it was whether they barely even completed middle school, or maybe even some cases haven't been able to go to school at all. But nonetheless, they teach them the reading skills that are required that they would have learned through their 12th grade through high school. Help them to obtain their associate's degree, help them to obtain their GED, and maybe even in some cases go to to get their bachelor's degree. But just overall provide themselves with a better quality of life, which when that happens, everything else kind of goes into place. Our workforce development becomes better prepared, which helps economic development, and then it just a domino effect after that.
Very good. Well, it sounds like a great organization.
It is, yeah.
Tell us about some changes you have coming up in the chamber.
We've, this is the summertime's usually tends to be a downtime for us people on vacation. Not all of our committees are meeting, but there's a lot of things that we're working on right now. Earlier this year, we started a new membership committee division of the chamber. One of the things that I have seen since I've been here just a little over 2 years is our investment schedule, our membership dues structure has not changed in several years. So I felt it was necessary that we take a look at that first and foremost. So we are looking at that to, one, be fair to ourselves, but more important, be fair to our membership, because there were some categories that weren't exactly fair. So we're looking at those to make them more fair for them, and then to be able to help us retain members, but also help us recruit new members. Our small business committee is working on the Shop Local program that we hope to be able to launch by the end of this year. We hope to be able to officially launch it at our annual meeting, which this coming annual meeting in January will be our 105th. Annual meeting. We're approaching 105 years in existence.
That's great.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things. We're starting a new leadership development program, but overall it's to provide a greater service to our membership, a greater service to the business community, and that's what we want to do. We want to grow, because the more we grow, the more programs and services we can provide to help our membership to be more successful and provide for a better quality of life. Worked with higher education and public education to provide better workforce development, and overall, when it comes down to it, to improve our economic climate. That's why we're here. But we've got to do a better job of educating our members on why we're here, and that part of that is through upgrading our programs and services to continue that education.
So that's some exciting news, and
we're excited about it.
Yeah, I bet. We look forward to catching up with you and kind of seeing the progresses of all of those things being implemented. And Shop Local, that's going to be, you see a lot of those in different towns.
And see, that's the thing. You see a lot of them. That's why we're trying to make this one different.
I love that.
We're spending time with it. We don't want to launch it too soon to make it to where it looks the same old, same old. We've got a lot of great plans with this. This particular program. Our Small Business Resource Committee has really been working on this for going on about a year now.
Wow.
And I told them, I said, I don't want take all the time you need. I sit in on these meetings. I want them to one, be comfortable with where it's at, but more importantly, I don't want to launch it until it's ready. When we launch it, I want it to be wow.
I love it. I can't wait to find out more. I'm sure many viewers are excited about it too. Thanks for joining us this morning. You can go to albanyga.com for more information on the chamber. We'll be right back with more Good Day.